If you're looking for the best climbing tree stand, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Summit Treestands Viper SD. Here at deerhuntingguide.net we do a lot of deer hunting out of climbing tree stands, and our staff uses the Summit Viper SD over all other climbers 10-1. The Summit Viper SD is lightweight, weighing in at just 20 pounds. It is also super comfortable with the hanging style cushioned seat with backrest and arm rests. It is like sitting in an easy chair. Let's face it, comfort is king when you are trying to stay in a tree stand all day during the rut. Let's take a look at some of the features of the Summit Viper SD. 2. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Summit Goliath SD. The Summit Goliath is very similar to the Viper except that it is slightly bigger, making it the most comfortable climbing tree stand on the market. Keep in mind that the bigger size, even though it is the most comfortable, comes with trade-offs. It is slightly heavier at 21 pounds, and the larger frame is a little more difficult to backpack long distances, but if you are going to sit all day, this would be our choice. The platform frame measures 20 inches by 36 inches, which is the same size as the Viper. The seat frame size is wider than the Viper at 24.5 inches wide compared to 22.5 inches wide on the Viper. The Goliath also carries a 350-pound weight limit as compared to 300 pounds for the Viper. You would think that it would be a good selection for big guys, and it is, but we have a better choice for big guys below. When you are trying to outsmart that buck, time on stand is one of the main factors in your success. The best way to increase your time on stand is to hunt out of the most comfortable tree stand that you can find. That is the Summit Goliath SD. Let's take a look at some of the features. 3. The number 3 position is held by Summit Viper Steel. The Summit Viper Steel is almost the same as the Viper SD, except as the name implies, it is made out of steel instead of aluminum, so that it can be offered at a lower price point. The price is significantly lower than the Viper SD, which is why it is our editor's choice for best climbing tree stand for the money. While it is less expensive, that comes at a cost. It is much heavier than the Viper SD, which makes it much more difficult to transport long distances and more difficult to set up. The Viper Steel weighs in at 29 pounds compared to 20 pounds for the Viper SD. 4. Next, at number 4 we have Summit Titan SD. If you are a larger guy and need more room, comfort, and weight capacity, then check out our editor's choice for best climbing tree stand for big guys, the Summit Titan SD. This is a big tree stand, and as a result it is heavier than the other top climber tree stands, weighing in at 25 pounds and has a 350-pound weight limit. The aluminum 6-channel platform frame measures 21 inches wide by 38.5 inches deep, and the seat frame measures 24.5 inches wide by 39.5 inches deep. The size is great if you are a big guy looking for comfort, but it can be very difficult for a smaller guy to transport. 5. The number 5 position is held by Lone Wolf Sit and Climb. The vast majority of big hunters prefer the Summit Titan, but there are enough that have also told us they like the Lone Wolf Sit and Climb that we decided to include it as a runner-up for best climbing tree stand for big guys. It is smaller than the Summit Titan and much lighter, which makes it easier to transport. It weighs in at only 20 pounds and has a 350-pound weight limit. The seat is nice, but it is not as comfortable as the Summit. It also packs down to a super thin profile for transporting. If you are a big guy that is looking for a climber tree stand that is easy to move around and you are willing to sacrifice a little comfort, then you should check out the Lone Wolf Sit and Climb. 6. The number 6 position is dominated by Lone Wolf Hand Climber Combo 2. The Lone Wolf Hand Climber Combo is not the lightest climber tree stand, but it is the best lightweight climbing tree stand that is full-featured and a good size. It weighs in at 17.5 pounds and has a 300-pound weight capacity. The problem that we have found with the lightest climbing tree stands is that they tend to be very small, which is a huge factor in comfort. The hand climber combo has a generous platform size of 19.5 inches wide by 30 inches deep, and it is made out of cast aluminum. The hand climber is the seat, and it is very small and not very comfortable. We should also caution you that this is a hand climber which is much more difficult to use than a sit-down, stand-up climber like the Summit Climber Treestands. If you prefer a lightweight stand-up, sit-down climber, see the Summit Mini Hyper below. 7. Moving on to the next, at number 7 with Summit Open Shot SD. Any of the climber tree stands that we have reviewed on this page can be used for boat hunting. But one complaint that we sometimes hear from boat hunter is that the wrap-around bar on most of the best climbing tree stands can interfere with your ability to shoot about sitting down. A lot of those boat hunters choose the Summit Open Shot. It is super lightweight at only 15 pounds for packing deep into the woods. This makes it a great climbing tree stand for public land so you can get away from the crowds. The open front design allows complete archery shot-making range of motion, while the fold-up seat allows you to stand flush with the tree and provides a cushion for leaning. The platform frame measures 20 inches wide by 32 inches deep, and the seat frame measures 19 inches wide by 20 inches deep. Keep in mind that this is a hand climber and is more difficult than a stand-up, sit-down climber. 8. The number 8 position is held by Summit Treestands 180 Max SD. The Summit 180 Max SD is our editor's choice for best climbing tree stand for rifle, muzzle loader, or shotgun, and it also one of the most comfortable tree stands you'll ever hunt from. Its unique 180-degree seat that allows you to face forward or backward also makes it the best tree-facing climbing stand. The 180 Max SD is a large tree stand with a platform frame measuring 21 inches wide by 38 inches deep, and the seat frame measures 24.5 inches wide by 43 inches deep. All of that size comes at a price with the 180 Max weighing in at 26 pounds. Its size, comfort, and 350-pound weight capacity make it a great choice for the big guys as well. 9. Next, at number 9 we have Guide Gear Extreme Deluxe Climber Tree Stand. Climber tree stand reviews would not be complete without a selection for best cheap climbing tree stand, and the Guide Gear Extreme Deluxe Climber Tree Stand gets our Editor's Choice Award. It is well built, fairly comfortable, and a very affordable climber tree stand. The one big difference between the Guide Gear Extreme Deluxe and all of the other best climber tree stands is weight. The Guide Gear Extreme Deluxe weighs in at a whopping 33 pounds due to its sturdy steel construction. The platform measures 19 inches wide by 26 inches deep, and the sling seat measures 17 inches wide by 10 inches deep and features a comfortable backrest. It has a 300-pound weight capacity and nests nicely for transporting. 10. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Summit Mini Hyper SD Climbing Tree Stand. If you are looking for the best climbing tree stand for kids, then the Summit Mini Hyper SD is for you. It is also a great climbing tree stand for smaller adults as well. It has the same super comfortable suspended seat and backrest as all of the Summit climbers. It is slightly smaller than the Summit Hyper SD and weighs in at only 18 pounds with a 300-pound weight capacity. The platform frame measures 20 inches wide by 32 inches deep, and the seat frame is 22.5 inches by 33.5 inches. We like the closed front climber design for added safety with kids. One more thing to consider with used hunters is make sure you get them the best hunting safety harness for kids. That's all for today. We upload outdoor product review videos every single day. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.